Okay, now where were we? Let's see. Right, we had to recover a fragment in Ultra Crater, okay. However, what I want to do is take some notes on the unlock requirements for all of the zones yet to see. So, Mission Unknown, Ultra Plant, Femur Dark, Femur Fighting, Jungle, one more Rock, 3 more Steel, Ultra Ruin, Ruin, 9 more Ice, 5 more Fairy, 2 more Ghost, 9 more Dragon. Okay. Now I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if people, before we probably get into it, let's see if people want to maybe join up for a bit, but let's see. Okay, we have a good bit of money. Some items, let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna wait a bit for people to potentially join up. Okay, so rather than immediately jumping to our little story area, what I'm going to do is we're going to go to our new area we unlocked, the Ultra Crater. But instead of going to the story area, what I'm going to do is just sort of run around. We're going to catch a bunch of Pokemon. So, also say none. Yeah, we do not want to. Can I? I can surf over this, okay. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go and catch a bunch of Pokemon. And while we're here, and I've got my little notes up. So if we ever, so that way I can keep track of like, okay, we've got this many Pokemon of these many types. So what we're looking for in particular are Dark, Fighting, Rock, Steel, Ice, Fairy, Ghosts, and Dragons. Okay. Which sounds like quite a fair few types, so hopefully it won't be too hard to get the Pokemon, any Pokemon that help us get the unlocks for other zones. I'm beginning to realize that perhaps I should have healed my Pokemon before coming here. What do you mean we're on 2 HP? Oh well. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we don't have any buffs or anything. We'll return to the Ultra Megalopolis and heal now. And then we'll go back to the Ultra Crater. And this time I'll actually play the minigame instead of getting distracted. I do not want to be teleported. Oh, okay. Level 38. I could probably take you down, but I'll... Oh, they're gone. Well, this guy I can definitely get. Let's see. Rockruff is, of course, a rock Pokemon, which we need some of those. So, that'll be quite handy. Ultra Ball, go! Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this. You can do this. Just, yep. There we go. New nickname. So that would be... I believe that should be the final rock Pokemon we needed to unlock the area that wanted rock type, so we still need steel Pokemon. Is Igglybuff a fairy? Not sure. Let's say we don't need electric types, but catching new Pokemon we don't have, of course, rank points. We're gonna catch everything we see, but there's like specific types I'm keeping an eye out for. If that makes sense. Huh? My controllers. Hold on, my controller's acting. Wait, let me try unplugging it and plugging it back in. That's weird. Well, I guess for now we'll go back to keyboard controls for a second to get out of the battle. Okay, now you Pokeball. I'm gonna have to check in my in the summary screen to make sure this thing is a fairy type. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, there we go. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I got the controller working again. So, yep, it's normal and fairy. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Evolves via friendship. Okay. Ooh, Seismitoad level 47. That's tough. That's pretty tough. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can handle it. Can we? Well, we'll certainly try. But we need to keep an eye out for a Sunstone. Okay, never mind. I'm running. Header. Well, we don't have it yet, so it's worth giving it a try. It is certainly worth our attention to snag one of these up. Okay. Now, not Pokemon, items. Ultra Ball. Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, level 5 steel type. Well, we can do this. We can get this chest. We'll grab it quickly and we'll get going. Ursaluna. Okay, utensil. Yeah. Well, we just one-shot it. Oh, nice. The form change gimmicks all working too. Let's return my team. And this will be a steel type. You know what? I'm going to keep tracking the specific numbers and just keep an eye on which Pokemon types it is we care about. Because rather than I'm not going to track every single one. I'm just going to keep an eye out for certain elements, certain types. Another Pokemon experience. Good. That's fine, steel type, so we do need more steel Pokemon, but you know that for sure. We can also, if need be, evolve the Shieldon to get another one going, so we shall see how things go for us. Yep, okay, Starscape, nice. So I'm just going to sort of explore around, and while we're doing this, if we see this, if we come across the story area, we'll like do it, but I'm not super fussed about actually like getting it, you know? Oh, Kingdra, okay, you will sweep, I guess. Nice. And then knock it out with another attack. There we go. King just fainted. Good for us, good for us. Pokemon experience points. Yep. Return my team to the way it was. We get some training type items. Kangaskhan. Okay. Are you just gonna keep using Sucker Punch? I guess it is. I guess it is. Wow, it immediately woke up, used Sucker... Okay. I guess the sucker was me. After all. That's terrible. Yep. Okay, now that you're asleep. Hopefully you don't... Another immediate wake up. Okay, at least it's... I think it's out of Sucker Punches now, at least. Hold on. I'm hearing something. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing you've been dealing with. I'll be back in a second. Okay, well everything seems to be back in order, so let's try again. Okay, that had to have been the last Sucker Punch attack there. This thing has to have like the ability like insomnia or something. Why else would it wake up from sleep so fast twice in a row? Like on its like the first opportunity. Hey, really, we got ourselves a really high level Pokemon added to the box, so that'll be helpful. That could be quite useful. Autonatus type, level 65, Poison Pokemon. Sinistcha, no. I'm not getting the Sinistcha. Sounds a toad, level 30 Grass type. Yeah, well we can do that, we've already got that set up, so... Okay, Scorbunny. Oh wow, it outspeeds, okay. Well, hey, that's fine, because we can just send in Miso. That's crazy, you get to... Yeah, well... Thank you very much, that's very nice. Yeah, we got started a little bit early today, just because that's how things worked out for me. Level 35 Rock type. Anyway, right, so where we are is what we're doing basically, right? I could have jumped right into this sort of story area. Yeah, we were, yeah. I could have jumped, like, fast traveled right to where the plot thing is, but since we haven't been to this area of Ultra Space yet, I figured that it would be fun to just run around, catch a bunch of Pokemon on the way, and just see what we can see. Because we do need to catch a bunch of Pokemon of specific types to be able to unlock the other Ultra Space zones. Whoops. So, I'm like, okay, need to catch Dark Pokemon, Fighting Pokemon, a few Steel types. Dark Fighting and Steel. We need Dark and Fighting for the Ultra Plant, and just Steel types now for Ultra Jungle. And then we need to find a bunch of Ice, Fairy, Ghost, and Dragon Pokemon for the Ultra Ruin. So that one maybe not so immediately achievable. But hey, things will be good. Things will work out fine, I'm sure. And I just got to get some chests along the way. I'm trying to find... I remember it was a rock-type chest the NPC said in this zone that can give us a sunstone for... so we can finally evolve Spring Onion. Yes, please return my team. Eject button, Luminous Moss, that's not what I want. Do I have healing items? I have to have packs and potions. Yeah, there we go. 21 Super Potion. That'll do nicely. And then I guess I can top this off with regular potion. There we go, that's close enough. Close enough to full health. Let's check the radar. Where are we? Okay, we are on the westmost wall. And it looks to me we're just north of what might be the story area. Because it has that sort of what looks like maybe a path that leads off the side of the map. We can check it out. Yeah. Or yeah, the radar can't be used here. This seems like the place we need to go. Bit more, yeah, it's a really cool game, and I've gotten super into it. I'm like, okay, I've got to play it. I've got to just try and play this. I've got to see how it goes. And by committing to just streaming through it, I'm like, well, guess I'll just have to do that then. But it's really good. It's really, I think I've said this before, but the game, it sort of reminds me of like Legends Arceus, like in terms of the sort of gameplay loop where you want to go around catching Pokemon to earn points to like rank up in the organization of the like Ultra Recon Squad or whatever. Oh, come on. Right after I healed. Speaking of the team, yeah. Why are you green? Oh, it's one of those Pokemon with weird forms, okay. I thought it was a shiny. It's not a shiny. What's this? Level 10 fighting type to open the chest. We have that. We have level 10 or higher fighting. Okay. Yeah, return my team, sure. Tell you what. So like we know, okay, so now that I know where the area for the little story quest we were given to come after unlocking this area, or rather I unlocked this area because we needed to go do the quest. I'm just gonna catch some more Pokemon before I go, because come on. We need to unlock the future areas, so there's 3 more we can unlock by like catching Pokemon of certain types, and then there's a final area which the requirements are a mystery. I assume the way you unlock that zone is maybe by like... Maybe like you unlock it for unlocking all the other areas or something. It's either that or you unlock it after a certain sort of event in the story. No. I already have Cyndaquil. Don't want it. Bye bye. Oh, a message from someone. Okay. Oh, a message from one of the characters. Yes, didn't expect someone to hack the police. I wasn't hacked. A co-worker's Pokemon stole my phone. If you visit, don't trust the monkeys. Monkeys. Can't you just give them that? Does that actually work? I always offer my Poipole snacks so it stops spinning so much. Though always steals my Deltaritos. It's better if they steal some snacks rather than my phone. I'll make sure to have some Nana Berries at hand. Have some Deltaritos too if I drop by. I love these little text interactions with just like other... with like various NPC characters you've met. They just happen sometimes. Free star piece as well is nice, but what I really like is just the little extra bits of like characterization you get of just some wee bonuses, you know, it's nothing big. But that's what I really like about this game and the previous game by the same people. I think it's like the previous game. It's just I love the various characters and how they're written. So getting it's like the phone calls in Heart Gold Soul Silver, except it's like, you know, formatted more like text conversations rather than just calling you. What's this? Level 65 fighting tape to open that one. That won't be for a while. Yeah, one thing I like that I've noticed throughout this is that that I find quite amusing is like it's, you know, it's the ultra whatever. You're from the Ultra Megalopolis where. And so Pokemon are like a relatively new thing to most of the characters. So there's a running joke of like every time the word Pokemon would be said, it's like one of several misspellings, as they don't quite have the word right. Which, if you're reading some of the dialogue, you may have spotted that already. Ooh, safety goggles. What's this? Machoke at level 28. Yeah, I think I can catch this guy. I think I'm easy enough to catch this guy. Okay, now Sleep Powder wants to actually work. That's good. I wonder. We're 13 levels higher. Giga Drain probably KOs, but I'll give it a try. Because if it did KO, that would just be some free healing. And we Ultra Ball. I still find it amazing that, like, they were able to fit, like, with how wide these Ultra Space areas are, like every Pokemon, from Gens 1 to 9 is available in the game in some place or other. And I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, with you really did have to make some massive areas to be able to fit them all in. But for now, yeah, I think we've been here for a little while. I think it's time to go here, this part of the crater, which I believe is most likely the place we need to go here for our current mission. To get this Necrozma Fragment. I hope the Necrozma guy's here as well. Having revealed that he's... Ooh, it's big. Okay, yeah, of course, Celesteela. I forgot this was the Celesteela zone. Okay. Yes, there. I've been waiting for you. Prism detected the fragment up ahead, so let's go check it out. Is that it? Oh, the fragment's right here, and in front of it there's a Celesteela? Let me take the fragment without any further issues. No puzzles and no battles were needed. Yay! A fragment has been acquired. A Solgaleo or Lunala will be dispatched firstly to return you to Ultra Megalopolis. Isn't this a bit weird and too easy for you? Well, Ultra Beasts are supposed to be attracted to Necrozma's fragments, aren't they? There's one right here, but the Celestial isn't even trying to take it. Actually, doesn't the Celestial look like it's in really bad shape? As if it had been attacked and is trying to recover its strength by staying still? Wait, don't tell me. Prism, how long until Solgaleo or Lunala comes to pick us up? Hurry, this is a trap! We've been tricked! No. Holy shit. It's actual... No way, that's a Necrozma! It defeated the Celestial and they put the crystal nearby to lure us in. Oh yeah, so for context, our little phone gadget things are, like, with the contact, the base through ultra space and stuff, are powered by, like, Necrozma fragments, so that's why it's trying to... That's what it wants from us, is we have fragments it's looking for as well as just trying to collect them otherwise. So we get a hold of yourself, Ezra, we need to get out of here. Oh, there's the wormhole. There it is, let's go, come on. Is it going to follow us? Quick, Solgaleo, we need to lose sight of it before we reach Ultra Megalopolis. Oh! Oh, they're doing the little flying through ultra space thing as like a mini boss fight. We can't anymore. Take us anywhere and close the ultra wormhole immediately, it doesn't matter where. We can't drive a rampaging Necrozma into the city. Here we go. Oh, I wonder if this is how we unlock the other area. Is this going to take us to that mystery area? Esther, are you okay? What is this? Thank goodness you're conscious. This world is blinding. Ugh, I was so anxious I took off my gear without thinking. Necrozma played us for fools. Necrozma may be a monster, but it's clearly not stupid. It was after Solgaleo, which is like a near limitless source of light for it. Thankfully, Solgaleo seems unharmed. We can head back any time, but I think we should wait a bit just to be safe. There's a cave over there. Maybe we can investigate while we wait. Looks like our Poipole also like this place, so that's a plus. Everything will be okay. Oh, I forgot that our Prism talk's all funny. A new world has been discovered with no danger in sight. However, its light shines brightly from beyond the sky. Be extra careful with your eyesight. There's Poipoles here. There's other Poipole here. Okay, do I have beast balls? Alright. Is this the one, this must be the place the Poipoles came from. Okay. Ooh, Fell Stinger. Tough attack. Come on, Spring Onion. Okay, this is really cool. I guess I can throw a Beast Ball. We can try and catch another Poipole. I mean, we have Aubergine, so we don't really need one. But Aubergine's special and can't evolve until a certain story requirement, I guess. It just can't evolve normally, so maybe we can get the evolution for the Pokedex. Some other... Poipole's World. Capture location. Okay. 3 guaranteed IVs. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm not ditching Aubergine, so... Let's check the radar. Yeah, the only Pokemon here is Poipole. Okay. I guess. But this place is really nice. It's really pretty. So, I guess we can explore a little bit before we go to the cave. Like, I know that the capture odds are just standard, not capture odds, the shiny odds are standard, so It's not like we want to can grind for a shiny Poipole. If I wanted a shiny Poipole, I could have soft reset the starter for a 1 in 100 chance instead of 1 in 4,000. 50 fighting type? Poison type, well, we can do this. But yeah, this place is, like, it's a beautiful area. Oh, and the little battle spots even have little paint splatters because the Poipoles love painting everywhere. Oh, oh, this is wonderful. Yeah. I wonder if this is where I can, I wonder if coming here is what lets Poipole evolve. This seems like a good... Considering my Pokemon are able to get to the levels into the 40s now without any trouble, I suspect this is probably the place we can finally get that evolution. Okay, now what do we get from this chest? Here, return my team. Some gems, some stardust, okay. Level 40 dragon type, we don't quite have that yet. Unless... Yeah, I have some XP candies, maybe I can get Miso to level 40 and then we can go open that dragon type chest. There we go. Yep, switch it automatically and continue. Let's see how this does. Ooh! Ooh, heavy damage, alright. Yeah, we've got this in the bag. Come on. I should really, figure... You know, I'm having a lot of fun with the sort of food and cooking nickname theme that we've got going on for all the Pokemon we're using. I hope we can get a Moonstone soon. I'd like to be able to bring back our Skitty Strawberry Shortcake. It's just... could not keep up without evolving, and I haven't found the evolution stone yet. The Oreo evolved into Gothitelle. Yeah, return my team. Cell battery. I still don't know what the Luminous Moss does, but I guess it's fun. It's nice to have. But wow, seeing all these Poipole around it's really quite amazing. Why is there so many? I guess the reason why is that this is their world. But yeah, wow. Sort of running out of things to say. I think I'm going to go back to the cave before long. Yeah, the chests, they somewhat encourage type diversity on your team, I guess, but at the same time, if you don't have, like, it also, like, if you have it can just sort of pull a Pokemon out of your box, to do it. So it does encourage you to train or at least catch Pokemon of a variety of types, even if you're not going to use them. But I have switched out our Pokemon several times. Like, this has not been the roster from the beginning. I don't care about Aridos learning moves, it's just in the box. Yes, return my team. Like, if I remotely open up my PC boxes, I've had Embor. Embor was on the team for a while after I had to box Pansear due to a lack of Firestone. Strawberry Shortcake the Skitty was a godsend in the beginning for actually catching Pokemon. There's Miso. Gabite, which we added Gabite to the team specifically because we were having trouble with an electric type trainer as the boss, like as a boss fight. And we have so many Pokemon here. So many options to choose from if we ever get stuck in a fight, ever want to change up the team for any reason. Yeah. I've not been catching every single Pokemon in all the areas, but yeah, it is quite a lot of Pokemon. Given how many Pokemon there are to catch in the game, I really appreciate how big PC boxes are. And there's 40 of them, so there's plenty of room if you're trying to catch all 10, 25, plus however many regional variations. I see. I think we'll just finish this chest and then we'll go back to the cave. Yeah, return my team. Blunder. What's a blunder policy item? Is it in? Yeah, this is the held items now. Blunder policy. Oh, it raises your speed if you miss. If your move misses because of its accuracy. Okay. Yeah, we're picking up a bunch of neat held items and evolution items and such. Okay. And if we ever need more of them... Seal type of at least level 60, we don't have that. So I think I'll check chests on the way, but I won't go out of my way searching for more of them. Oh, there's the cave again. Okay, well this one right here at level 15 plus poison type, we've got it. Oh. Alright, yep, level 41, return my team, sure. And I guess we'll go in the cave now. Oh, and it's covered in, yeah, it's covered in paint, the Poipoles are having fun. This Poipole seems to miss the blinding one, which resembles a star. A star is often depicted with yellow. Poipole looks at your painting and gives you a pitiful look. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see. Resembles a star. Painted with yellow. Let's see. I'm drawing my bad interpretation of Star Walker from Deltarune, I guess. I don't appreciate having to use the mouse for this. But, let's see. Okay, and then I go to this one and I'll draw some eyes in white, I guess. Beautiful. My beautiful creation. Does Poipole like it? No? Poipole wants to sail the 17 on a pirate, but you're not entirely sure what that means. The sea is often depicted with blue. Poipole seems satisfied with my painting. Yeah, well... Is it because I put some white parts onto my painting? There you go. Is that better? You really didn't like it just because I added some white paint on as well? How are you feeling? It's a bit hard. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the first time I've ever seen the Necrozma up close too. After studying it for so long, seeing it with my own eyes, all I can think is that something must have gone terribly wrong with it. It really is hard to believe that someone who supposedly loved our city and our people ended up like this, even hurting others. He became greedy. Maybe, yeah. His motives were always unclear in the stories I read, so that's why I was so curious. Don't worry, Ashley. Even if it's not just us, our whole squad will catch it someday. I'll pay for everything it's done. Yes, your Poipole. The final Poipole wants to watch the world burn to blood. It doesn't know any fire type moves. Fire is often depicted with red. Yeah, there you go. And it likes it. Nice. Oh, and the way opens because it did that. Okay. My painting skills are superb, are they? I would disagree. But at least we get to progress to the next area. The next puzzle. Okay. Poipele's favourite food is fried eggs. There's none in this world to eat, but maybe a picture to think. They're often yellow and white. So if I do a little yellow centre, gooey yellow centre, and the white around it. Poipole seems satisfied. Nice! This Poipole spent too much inside the cave. It would be very nice if it saw some grass. Grass is often depicted with green. And it's satisfied. And the final one rejects paint. It wants to be different by using only the eraser to draw somehow. Maybe it would like something drawn using invisible paint. So, what do you mean invisible paint? Do you mean like... Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it's an art stream now. I wasn't expecting that, but if that's what the poiples want, that is my poipus. That is my poipole in this world. More poipole. Loves all colours. Want to see all of them together. Let's use every brush we have. Okay. A little bit colourless, a bit of blue, a bit of red, some green, yellow, and white all around it. I'm not quite sure what I've created, but it uses all the brushes, and it was satisfied. This poipole achieved enlightenment. It doesn't need any more paint in its life. Let's just give it the canvas as is. Okay. And it's satisfied. And this one likes wasting paint. It doesn't want anything meaningful. It's painful to this. Let's empty the whole bucket. Okay then. I guess we're doing Star Walker again. We're doing Star Walker again. Come on. Oh, but before we run out of paint, I need to give him some eyes. And I ran out of paint. And it likes it! Let's go! Last one done! We'll become professional artists at this rate! I think you have too high hopes for me. I think I'd better stick to the Ultra Recon squad. And it's, what's the full form? Nagnadel, I think it's called? Ah, yes, I forgot some bad news. I was so excited watching all those poipole playing around that I didn't realise we'd wander straight into their den. That one over there must be the boss. I'm pretty sure it's a Nagnadel, Poipole's evolution. You are people from the Ultra Megalopolis, are you not? What, you can talk? I speak to you through telepathy. Citizens of the lightless world, leave this place at once. Traitors are not welcome here. Excuse me? We're not traitors? Honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about. What did we supposedly do? Do not take us for fools. I know the truth. The blinding one, Necrozma, it once shared its light with us as well. Because of it, we knew the beauty of light and all it brings. It did the same for your world, yet instead of gratitude, you sought to control it. Your world received exactly what it deserved for its ineptitude. Hey, stop right there. First of all, that was our ancestors doing it. Second, we didn't do anything like that. Necrozma betrayed us and stole its light back from the city. People of the lightless world, your words are the greatest insult you could offer with your presence. Such blasphemy against the blinding one shall not go unpunished. Oh, and it's powering up. I wonder if this guy has a fragment. Yeah, of course the poipole are taking it aside. Okay. Boss fight time. And it's level 34, so... But it is an it is a proper Ultra Beast. Evolved and everything, so I'm not too, oh shit, Fell Stinger and Beast Boost? Okay, so it'll be at +4 attack. Oh, or +3 attack, +1 speed. Right, well if it's a poison type... We've seen it using a poison move and a bug move, so I guess we want to switch in... Aegislash, come on you utensils. Let's try an Iron Head. Oh, and it can lower our attack as well. I'm going to King Shield just because I want to see what it can do. I think... Is all it can do use Charm on us? Okay. Well, if that's the case... Let's try Night Slash, and I guess I'll keep using Night Slash and hope we get a critical hit to be able to ignore our attack penalties. Because at the high crit rate, there's a better chance we'll just get to ignore that. Yeah, it's just using Fell Stinger. It must not have anything that can hit this Pokemon for more than not very effective. Alright. We're doing it. Oh, a critical hit right at the end where it probably didn't count, but that's good. Alright. That went a bit smoother than I expected, I guess. I guess Ghost Steel really is a super powered type combo. Okay. Well, do you have anything to say to us? Because of one? You are strong. Tell me, what is it that you seek from us, traitors of the lightless world? Like I said, we're not traitors. Our history is that Necrozma was the one who betrayed us. Though, to be honest, its reason for doing so is never clearly recorded. Necrozma loved our world, just as it loved yours. It would never commit such an act. On the day it was betrayed, it allowed some of our young to return here in its final moments. They witnessed everything. We do not lie, nor do we have reason to. The truth lies before our eyes, and now before yours as well. It attacked my mom, it attacked us. Its actions are born from suffering, the wounds inflicted upon it by your people. You may not be the direct culprits, and its current deeds cannot be forgiven, yet they are understandable. You have bested us in battle. Because of this, I will allow you to stay and recover. Once your strength returns, you must leave and go back to your world. You can have this as well. It's proof that you are kind to our species. I obtained a cute purple bandana in our held items pocket. We understand. We're sorry for invading your home like this. Let's head back as soon as we can. If there, we need to report this to leader. Okay. Well, I do not want to go right back right away. I want to check out the item we got. The cute purple bandana. Boosts the Poipole's special attack and speed by double. Powers up dragon moves by 1.5 and can't be stolen in battle. Okay. So I guess that like gives us a pseudo evolution? Like, it's not quite. Like it's not quite an evolution, but it's it gives us a proper power up to keep up against the other kinds of Pokemon we might be seeing from now on. Although, I mean, yeah, those stats are pretty good. So we're using special moveset. I should really use one of those IV resetting items and power up her special attack and speed. So that way our Beast Boost ability actually gives us a buff we want. Okay. Carbos, Doritos, do I have... Yeah, the Ultra Deltaritos. Yeah, I'm sure I have... Let's see... Carbos React Speed... Okay. It looks like I maybe don't have the special attack item yet, but that's fine, I can go buy some, I guess. I'm sure we have the money for it and items we can sell, so... Wait a minute, I want to talk to you. Necrozma shed its light upon our world hundreds of years ago. I was young back then. I remember it's calling me a fine lady the first time we met. If we were to meet each other again, I wonder what it would say now. And I guess we'll say goodbye to every Poipole. Well. At least in that room. Here we go! And out we go. There we go. That's it. Well, I guess, yeah, back to Ultra Megalopolis. We should probably go report back to leader, but before we report back, I need to go buy some items. Ultra convenience store. Fast travel. Oh, wait a minute, the transition's my thing I drew in one of the art rooms, that's crazy. What can I do for you? I need Delta Reach. Oh, 10,000. Yeah, I don't have the calcium ones. It's a ranger jacket. Oh, okay. It's for plus a minute. That's really cute. Okay. Let's see. I I guess I'll just spend all of my money on yeah, and then let's say this special offer. A flower looks rare. Yeah, whatever. We will I'll worry about the special. I'll worry about the stuff. I'll worry about the proper build later if we need to. But for now, I guess we should probably go report to leader what happened. So, I mean, we got the shard, so you know, mission accomplished. But Necrozma is onto us. Yeah, the Delta Ritos are very expensive. Bald, stupid, leader, stupid, shiny bald head. So you're back. Good to see you did a good work. In the name of the Blending One, what the hell happened to you? Prism summary report says you succeeded in retrieving the fragment, but did things really get that messy? You look terrible. Well, it's a long story. Tommy tells the leader the long story. You've never seen leader look this serious while listening to a report before? I see. The Necrozma attacked, and you ended up in a world filled with Poipole, which turns out to be the original home of the ones from the city. Did I miss anything? Yes, sir. The Nagnadel told us something. That it was our ancestors that betrayed Necrozma, not the other way around. You're dismissed. Sir, you're not going to say anything about that? If that's true, then we've been wrong this whole time. The Ultra Recon Squad is trying to capture a monster. And a monster it'll stay, no matter the circumstances. Don't make me repeat myself, kiddos, you're dismissed. And not a word about what you heard out there. That's an order. But... Yes, sir. Wow, I wonder if we're gonna end up... I wonder how this will go. And you... Gotta aim for the next rank and all that. Yeah. As usual, I'm counting on you. Fortunately, we already have enough points to go do the rank up battle for rank 10. So, I guess we'll go give it a try, you know? Our Pokemon are approaching the level cap, so... There we go. But first, I should probably go heal the Teep. Come on, let's go. No, not that one. The nurse. Yes, heal my Pokemon. Thank you. Would you like that? Look, get ready for a promotion. Actually, to raise rank of battles in order. Recommended battle is 42. The recommended level is 42, and they'll use Psychic Pokemon. We're maybe not particularly ready for Psychic Pokemon, but I mean, we have a powerful Ghost type. We have a variety of powerful Pokemon, even if a couple of them are weak to Psychic, so I think it's worth, like, a try. It's worth giving it a try, at least. And give it a try I will. Hello? Huh? There were barely any spectators here. No fair! The name's Fura. I'm here to put a smile on everyone's face. Let's see, how can I make you laugh? By the battle's end, I promise you'll be smiling like never before. Okay. Sure. I wonder if after this fight we'll get another increase to our level. What do you mean Jirachi? Holy fuck. Right, yeah, I feel woefully underprepared if I still haven't found the stone jewel of my Petalil. And we're fighting Pokemon like Jirachi. Okay. Right. I guess we'll... Okay, you've got U-turn. Please don't KO. Okay, if I'm lucky, as long as I don't hit the 1 in 4, we get a free sleep on whatever comes in next. Fire Giraffe. Okay. Now that's not so bad. And you're forced to switch out. Fuck. Right. Okay, well if they've got Jirachi, if we lose, I guess we try getting Bacon out of the box. I think I just leave Spring Onion as a sacrifice, Zen Headbutt. Okay. Well, fuck. What do we have? What do we have that could beat a Jirachi? Aubergine's got nothing. I guess we have to just rely on Aegislash? Like, Night Slash? I guess we just have to hope we get a Night Slash. Oh god. Okay, Stealth Rock too. Okay, you're switching into Fire Graph, I said. Gallade! With Justify. Oh shit! Whoops, that was my. I knocked my microphone. I was so shocked that about the Justified Gallade switching that I hit my microphone off my desk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, maybe we're gonna have to go gamble at the game corner to see if we can get good Pokemon from there. Okay, King Shield, what are you gonna do? Knock off. Well, we don't have... Okay, at least you get an attack penalty from that. Okay. If you're gonna knock off... God, Miso's not Rough Skin. Miso's, what's it called? Sandvale. So we can't even switch in to get some Rough Skin chip. I guess we switch into our fighting type, and, Oh, you're predicting the switch and going for Swords Dance. Maybe we, like, Wing Attack gear? Okay, you don't kill at least. Okay. Oh, we don't have priority? Okay, well, I guess we... Yeah, we let Picking die, and then we switch in Aegislash because it has a priority move, and then we just hit this guy with priority. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We'll just... No, I don't want to give up. I won't surrender. What we will do... Shadow Sneak, chip off your last bit of HP, done. Dunzo. Send in Fire Graph. Wait a minute. Poipole. Right, we took Fell Stinger off. In exchange to instead put Nasty Plot. Well, this thing's asleep, so we get like maybe one turn. We can maybe set up a Nasty Plot. You're staying in, so unless you wake up immediately. There we go. So we outspeed, we've got a Nasty Plot set up, we have a 50% boost to our dragon moves. Let's see. Oh, and you're switching! Jirachi? An Espeon! Ooh! Okay, so we've got a massive buff, we've got a special attack, but... Oh? Yeah, Beast Boost hits attack because it's our best normal stat. Okay. Send in Jirachi? Sure thing, buddy. Dragon Pulse. Die! You're resisted, but we're at like ×4 attack and a 50% bonus because of the item, so... Yeah, there we go. Fire Graph again. Let's just try Venoshock, why not? We'll mix it up. Wow, I didn't realise Poipole was... I suppose it's because of the custom item. But Poipole has not been able to shine this much in a battle so far. And here we are getting a full-on sweep. Yes, come on Aubergine. Destroy them. Slay them all. Slay them all. And it'll be so much better once we actually get a Beast Boost. Once we have enough money to properly redo our set to get Beast Boost on special attack, oh, it will be even more powerful. Well, we really turned that around. I guess we really just had to believe in our Pokemon and believe in our Pokemon and the power of a setup turn. Sailing helps you feel better. Seriously. Hey, just moving forward and getting a little better each day. That's totally something to smile about. Hope that made sense. Anyway, Flora is out. Awesome. So now we have rank 10 out of, I think the highest rank in the game is 25. Ooh. Now our biggest level is 55. Nice. And we've unlocked double battles in the Ultra Dojo. Okay, well, looks like I'm not ready for a promotion yet. Right, because we need to go report to leader. But before we go, not this one, I want to check quests. Yeah, we do have enough points already because of how much I've been doing, how many Pokemon I've been catching, that once we do this, we do just have rank 11. However, before we do that, I remember being advised to go actually check out the game corner, so let's go gambling. Can I help you? Let's roll the gacha, I guess. Okay, what type should we roll for? Should we roll for... Actually, you know what? No, let's. Can you give me an explanation again? Don't have any legend donuts. I don't remember. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's just roll gacha. Let's see what Pokemon type do we want. Let's try water type, I guess. This will roll Pokemon from the water type. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Donut and the berry. Oh, right, of course, the donuts we get from the chests. Combine those with berries and we can get a chance to get random Pokemon of the type we want. So we have 18 rolls. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what Pokemon types we need in my little notepad here. I want... you know what, dragon types are pretty rare. A lot of the dragon types we've been seeing are super high level encounters. Let's try and roll some dragon Pokemon. I'm sure I have some ones that... Yeah, this one rolls dragon type, so let's roll a dragon type. Noibat! Okay. I don't think we had one of those yet. Yeah. Yeah, let's go gambling! Ooh, lose all base... Wait a minute. Do I... Yeah, lose all base points... We have some berries that are lose all base points for a specific stat. So, HP in the pinch. Yeah, we'll lose base points and its speed. So we have... I don't have the one that's base points and attack stat. Oh well. Water, grass, ice, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug, rock, dragon. Yeah, let's roll some more dragons. Axew! Nice! Okay, and here... Oh, shit! That guy? That guy's a dragon? Okay. Right, well then. Access Pokemon boxes. Dracovich's Water Dragon. I didn't realize it was Water Dragon. Oh, do these have 3 guaranteed IVs? That's helpful. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use you just now, but... Alright. Let's roll the gacha again. And see what other berries we have. Looks like I'm out of dragon type berries. But we can do some ice type. Haven't seen many of those, it seems. Smoochum, I think I already had Smoochum. Yeah, roll Pokemon from the ice type. Let's roll the gacha. Delibird, yeah, points added. Yeah, I know the game. Yeah, the game. It's got really good character designs. It's got really good like character writing. I find it's got like a really fun gameplay loop. It's just, it's maybe not what you'd sort of expect from loading into a Pokemon game, but what it is really, really good. Outside of that sort of outside of its sort of unexpected differences, it's really good, and I really appreciate that. Oh, Gibble. We already had Gibble. Shaking my head. So I'm very glad that it's sort of living up to the hype that I had for it, waiting for this game to come out. You know what? We're gonna go back into the. There's also tons of fun stuff like this little pipe hole room. Our our buddy from the quest that joined us on the mission, sort of primarily where you can ask for like item locations, but like her main job is sort of babysitting the pipe hole in their sort of like little room here, where the pipe hole that haven't been assigned to a specific like agent live. That's the sort of the pipe hole caretaker. You know what? No, I want to get rid of this. There we go. We'll paint a transparent thing there. Yeah, like it breaks the mold. It's just the previous game, Relict, was more of like a sort of a like this is sort of like an open world kind of experience type of game with your set open world in your set areas, I guess. And then the previous game they had was more of like a sort of roguelike inspired experience with the randomized floor layouts for the giant dungeon it was sort of took place in. Oh, leader, there we go. Ah, there you are. Figured I should be waiting for both of you here. Me and who else? There she is, it's Lamy. Hi there, you're here too? They'll both be accompanying me to the bottom floor of the tower. The bottom floor? Huh, aren't we already there? Not exactly. Follow me. Ooh, finally I can go into the secret basement floor. Nice. We're going down. I had no idea there's anything beneath the upper levels. That's because this part of the tower is classified. Only upper rank clearance like mine can access it. We're here. Stay close. Ooh, mysterious. But yeah, what I appreciate the most about the game, outside of it sort of being a unique version of spinning a Pokemon experience, is that even if I've struggled in a few places, it's not like unfairly difficult, you know? Like it's a bit harder than the average Pokemon game, but it's not like proper difficulty mod levels, which I really appreciate. It just happens to be a bit harder, but there's so many Pokemon options that you can build a team for any fight you're struggling on. Anyway. Whoa, what is this place? It's so creepy. This floor hasn't been used in 10 years, so it makes sense that it looks like this. 10 years, that's when the Necrozma escaped the tower, so does that mean this way? There's a locked door here and a terrible smell is seeping out from behind it. Well, I guess we've been interrupted by a text notification. We won't be checking your texts just yet. There's probably bad reception down here. As you know, the Necrozma was once kept in Megala Tower for almost 150 years. During that time, it was experimented on and used as the tower's power source. Keeping it here in this specific room is Lisa's decision. Relatively recent back then. That's my mum's name, the former chief scientist. Back when the Necrozma was imprisoned. Okay, so, well, seeing this as character design now, I really like how, it looks like the character design looks like it could be the parent of, like, either player character option. Sort of our buddy there, Lamy, is like the other player character you could have picked. So, that's neat. Whoa, okay, well, this place is, like, terrible. I told them we should make it more colorful, but OMG, these guys seriously cannot get anything right. Still, it's way better, right? It took forever to convince them to move you here. Necrozma, just silent. Oh, right. Alexa, the new branch chief scientist. From today on, I'll be working with you on two very important goals. First, figuring out how to restore light to the city. Second, Thinking the massive mess our ancestors made of you. Or, honestly, whatever they've been doing to you all this time was rapes. For starters, I designed a super efficient generator to replace you as the tower's power source. That should reduce your suffering by, like, a lot. After that, I'll be studying it to develop something new. If everything goes well, this experiment might help you regress back to your original form. Amazing, right? So for that, I'd really like us to be on good terms. Deal? Yeah, this isn't going to be easy, is it? You know, sometimes I just want to shout the truth about what actually happened from the top of the tower. But if I did, I know the city would totally go crazy. So many people still worship the god who once brought them light. But if we could fix things, if we could undo our mistakes and help you reclaim your light, that would be like the best possible outcome, right? I want my little one to see Ultra Megalopolis the way it used to be with me, so I'll do my best. Oh, okay. Well. Sir, isn't all this supposed to be classified? Why are you telling us? Because you uncovered the truth, and because I want you to know that the Ultra Recon Squad truly did want to heal Necrozma. That was thanks to your mother, Esther. But you know how it ended. Necrozma escaped, and she went missing. If returning it to its original form had been safer, we would have continued with Lisa's plan. I don't think I need to remind you. You two nearly lost your lives in Necrozma on your last mission. That's just... it's all so messed up. That's reality, kid. All we can do is learn from what happened and move forward. Like I said, this stays secret. Revealing it now would only make things worse for the city. That's all. Okay. And we're back. Some quests have been added to get more points if we need them, and we now have... well, we already had enough points to try to do the battle for rank 11, so I guess let's see what level it requirement is. 47. Level 47, and they're using flying type Pokemon. You know what? Let's do our smell check. What? Have you been smelling often? I'll know if you lie. And if I haven't, I'll have to make you smile a lot. You don't even know where I am. I don't need to. I have a very special sixth sense that tells me where people haven't smelled enough are. Even if I'm in another world, I don't think Miss Ella will lend you a Solgaleo or a Lunala. I'll just wait for you to come back. And there we go, another star piece. Right, well. Before we do that... I'm going to heal our Pokemon. I'm going to sell some of our sellable items. Big Mushroom. Star Piece. Sell the Nugget. Sell the Stardust. Sell the Big Pearls. Now it's time to go buy a bunch of Deltaritos. Because I don't care if like resetting our stats back will make things worse for Poipole in the short term. I need those. I need those beast boosts to be on special attack. Give me Deltaritos. Thank you very much. Items. Poipole, lose all base points. And then eat 12 packs of Calcium Doritos. Or Calcium Deltaritos as I have been calling them. And do I have Carbos? Carbos, yeah, the speed one. Yeah, get some speed back. Okay, now... With our base points reverted and a 120 point head start, hopefully this means that we won't be getting any boosts in stats other than special attack from beast boosts anytime soon. Hopefully, but you never know. Megalo Tower. Indeed. Now, before we do the battle, there's been a bit of a heat wave lately, and I have been making sure to drink plenty of water. Speaking of which, my water here is almost out, so I'm gonna take a quick break to go refill my water. I'll be back in like a couple minutes. So let me just set this up. And that's me back from the break to acquire hydration. So let's see. Yeah, I'm ready for promotion Pokemon battles in order. Recommend level is 47. You'll use flying types. That's fine. We can handle that pretty well. I think we can try to go for another Poipole sweep, because Aubergine is just that guy, I guess. Oh, it's this guy! I remember this guy! I remember this guy from like the very first stream I did of this, okay. My, what do we have here? You look just as determined as I've been told. How endearing. I'm Car, from the police division. You've made it quite far in the squad, so I got very curious about you. Say, want to come over to the first floor sometime? Let's have a long talk with some whey on the table. Oh, important things to... Wow, okay. Fucked up. You don't have to say that. Well, now I'm suspicious of you because you said that. I love the proper portraits of the, like, before battle. It's very stylish. You don't often see that implemented into fan games with the little proper screen. It's usually just like the little sprite that shows up on the regular battle screen for a few seconds. Okay, yeah, I expected that. That KO, that's fine. Ooh, Poison Heal Gliscor, okay. Very fancy. Let's try an Aqua Step. Because if we can get our speed boost in... Yeah, hopefully the speed boost is enough for us to go first. Not certain it is, but there we go. There we go, it was enough. Good, good, good. And what you have coming up next is... Oh, okay, level up, that's good. But Dragon Claw on Miso, that is a good upgrade over Dragon Breath. That's on the stat we want to use, so there we go. Yanmega. Okay. I think we can probably handle a switch in on Yanmega. Yanmega probably not powerful enough that we'll die to it, so okay, we outspeed. We get our boost. Bug. Oh shit, okay. Maybe we do die to a bug buzz, okay. No hope of a pole sweep for us then. Utensil. Now let's give Miso a try with our new Dragon Claw attack. One shot. Actually, let's check your summary while we're here. Okay, your final form is within reach. Okay, well we are a bit below the recommended level for the battle, so I'm not surprised things aren't quite going our way. But we might have a chance. Okay, Utensil goes down. That's a shame. But okay, yeah. You think he gave some? Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he did give Aubergine some wine before the battle. This is terrible. Why would you do that? I wonder, could this Yanmega be choice specs? Given how much damage it did even through the resisted attack, just in general, I think this thing might be specs. Maybe a spec set. So, okay. Well, the trainers have had a bunch of good equip items before, so if that is the case, I'm not surprised. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Experience candy, extra small. Well, I guess even a little bit can maybe do something. But what we really want. There we go. Evolve into Garchomp. Let's see how this and just a bit of extra experience around might change things. Let's see, if you start with Gliscor, maybe we want to lead... Actually, want to learn Crunch? Sure, yeah, it's probably better for us than Slash. Extra coverage. Finally gives us another Pokemon with Dark-type move. Spring Onion, what's in Leaf Storm? What's Leaf Storm? Oh yeah, 130 power, but lowers special attack after use. I'd rather not. That seems like a bit of a harsh penalty. I think let's learn Acrobatics. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a bit of an upgrade over Wing Attack, I'd say. Even if it's slightly lower at base, as long as you don't equip an item, it's way stronger. I'm very happy with that. Actually, I know what I can do. Okay, we're gonna save. What we're gonna do is we're gonna spend some time back in the Ultra Crater, and we are going to go search for the Sunstone. So I checked. So yeah, I remember now. We were told it was when we went to ask Lamy about it. It was a rock type chest, and I think it was level 30. Was what the level on the chest is. Plus, while we're here, we can catch some more Pokemon. Level 25 Ice type? No, it's not what we're here for. Level 60 Normal type? Ooh, extra drill, okay. Bit tough, but we can take this on. Crush Claws, pretty powerful. Oh, and we miss, of course we miss Sleep Powder, okay. Yeah, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Okay, guess we'll just try an Ultra Ball at full health and hope for the best, I don't know. Ooh, that was close though. Oh, we get knocked out, alright. Use next Pokemon. What could chip it down a bit? Well, Steel resists Dragon, so maybe we send in Miso and try a Dragon Claw? With it resisted, we can probably... Oh, we outspeed so we don't get flinch. Okay, yeah. There's not much it can really do back to us, I think. So if we get a couple Dragon Claws. Okay, now its health is low. Ultra Ball should suffice. Or not. What? You want me to get confident? You think we're like, oh, you're too confident, this isn't gonna, so we're not gonna work for you? Well, too bad. I have plenty more Pokeballs where that came from. You just have to get in the ball. Just stay in the Pokeball, like, willingly, and it will work out. I will throw as many Pokeballs as it takes. But you know what, it's a pretty heavy looking Pokemon. Let's try the heavy balls. It's impossible to aim at a Pokemon that's not in sight. Oh, because it went to dig? Okay. Sure. Oh, I want to keep... Okay, I do want to try to sweep through some story battles, some story section though. I want to get to our next mission, our next proper mission from Leader. Because I want to see the Necrozma dude again. The guy taking down the Necrozma fragments that sort of looks like a Necrozma and is probably Necrozma in human form or whatever. Because he's so fun to do. Oh, your favorite Pokemon card art features a bunch of extra those children eat snacks with some miners. That sounds really cool. I always love when the Pokemon cards just sort of depict like life in the Pokemon world, you know? Like there's so much that could be going on. There's so many fancy battles and everything. Like sure, all of that could make some exciting looking artwork, but it's also just a world with a bunch of people and a bunch of cool creatures living in it, so... Raloom. And Pyroar. Okay. You think that's part of why Pokopia is successful? Yeah, yes! You know, I haven't really thought much about Pokopia, because I don't have Switch 2, so I can't play it. But, yeah, I guess, yeah. Because back in the day there was, what, like, mystery dungeons and stuff where you got the obviously it's not quite the same thing, there's still grand adventures, but like in the little towns of the mystery dungeon games you get to just see a bunch of Pokemon living life. Like, in Explorers of Sky there's the cafe where you can go and see Pokemon that are just out having, like, hanging out, you know, having a bite to eat, having something to drink, like having some juice or whatever, and then it could be like, oh, I've got this little problem, and you go, help me with it, you know? Yeah, I think there should be more side games that are more about the regular life type of stuff. Oh. Come on. There we go, okay, we've landed our Hypnosis. Now, This attack shouldn't KO. It should survive with a decent bit of health left. Yeah, we get enough about trainers anyway. Yeah, like I can understand, you know, wanting to have some aspect of being like a trainer, but like one thing I really liked was the Pokemon Ranger games. Like, yeah, you were still running around like with your sort of partner Pokemon fighting bad guys and stuff, but it was something a bit different. You know, it was like even in some of the games where you are like some of the spin-offs where you are still a trainer, like they're able to capture like a different vibe in a different part of the world. You know, like in Colosseum, like say Colosseum on the GameCube, you know, sure, you're still a Pokemon trainer going around battling people, but like you're not like you're not a 10-year-old kid on a quest to go get the badges. You're a guy who betrayed the evil criminal organization and are set about dismantling their plans instead of fulfilling them. Which I think missing games like Colosseum is part of why I like a lot of these, you know, fan games, is because you get the same sort of gameplay, but like it's a different, you know, you get like a different story featuring the gameplay you already like. Like this, you know, it's the same battle mechanics, it's the same captures, but if they're gonna still make if they're gonna, like, obviously being a Pokemon trainer is like the main thing they try to get, you know, that's like the one of the big appeals or whatever. One of the things I think's one of the big, I guess, fantasies that you can fulfill, try to act out in the games or whatever. But like, I'd appreciate some, what I'm trying to get to is I'd appreciate some spin-offs that, if they don't want to do anything too drastic, like the Legends games, you know, you're still running around catching, battling Pokemon, but they try to put some sort of difference on it. Yeah, exactly, a new coat of paint goes a long way. Like here, instead of travelling around catching Pokemon to battle and collect the badges in this fan game, you know, you're like a member of the Ultra Recon squad, out searching for the different fragments of Necrozma and trying to do missions to sort of increase your rank in the organization, you know? It's ultimately a lot of the same sort of things you're doing, running around routes, catching Pokemon, battling trainers, but it's different enough outside of the core mechanics that you're like, yeah, this feels fresh, even if it's basically the same stuff you're always doing. Level 20 Dark type. Sure. Let's see what level 20 Dark type it gives us out of the PC. Oh, of course it's Murkrow. I forgot I had this. Come on. I could just switch to one of my stronger Pokemon and just beat this guy, but I don't know, you know, this is the Pokemon it gave me from the PC, so I guess I'll just try and win with it. There we go. Turn my team to the way it was, please. Heat Rock, Quick Claw, Safety Goggles, some neat items. Okay. What's this? Level 40 Electric type. I roll the chest. Level 35 Steel type. Well, we'll do this. Okay. Ooh, Skeledirge. That could be a bit of a tough battle. Unless, of course, we just switch to Coco. Oh, it can roar. Okay. That works too. Sure, Bulldoze. Why not? If you really want to fight Miso that bad, we'll use Bulldoze and one-shot you. Yeah, return my team. Cell battery, ability shield, star piece. Wait a minute. Level 30 rock. Do I even have a level 30 plus rock Pokemon I can use to unlock that chest when we get to it? Oh yeah, Bastiodon. Bastiodon's rock type, I forgot. Okay. That'll be fine. Sure, we'll do this chest as well while we're here, I guess. I'm beginning to think... it's getting to a point where I'm beginning to think... maybe what I should do is just put Spring Onion in the box for a little while, replace it with some other Pokemon, and just when we get the Sunstone we can put it back on the team. Oh, maybe. Oh damn, okay. Misto's fainted. Well, I guess this is like actually on level rather than us obliterating something much below our power level, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh, iron defense, is it? Okay. And I'll take you down. There we go. Resist Feather, Feather, Genius Feather, Star Piece. Yeah, the thing is, I love Spring Onion. Spring Onion's one of my favorite Pokemon we've had in the playthrough, completely honestly. Like my top two Pokemon from the team this playthrough in order have been Aubergine and then Spring Onion. These two. These are like the two GOATs of all time. Every other Pokemon, I think, actually, I think we caught you, like, super quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we caught, the Gothita, like, really early as well. Yeah. The 20th? Was that? Yeah, like we've got it's one of our Pokemon we caught super early on, but those two, Spring Onion, Aubergine, they are my main two, and then sort of, yeah, the 20th was the release day, so this is one of our other those are 3 day 1 Pokemon, where Gothita, Poipole, Spring Onion, and then Barbecue, the Pansear, that was also one of our day 1 GOATs for the team. But I couldn't find the Firestone and it was falling behind much more quickly than Spring Onion. So let's put Spring Onion regretfully into the backup box. And I guess we can pick out a new Pokemon. Level 59, our obedience level's almost high enough that we could start training up our Vesta if we wanted. But that's a 3rd fire type, so I suppose neither of the fire types are on the team just now, but that's maybe not so wise. So if it's a fighting type trainer we've been a little stuck against, let's see. We already have a steel type, we don't want to take, so we probably don't want to take Ponyard just yet. I could grab... I don't know. We've got a lot of Pokemon. Let's see. Well, we could grab an electric type. One of the electric types we have if we're going up against a fighter or a rock type. Because if we want... maybe we want better, like a slightly better rock type than Bastiodon. Rockruff, I think, evolves into something pretty good. We can sort of stick Rockruff in the back and let it soak up some experience just from the sort of passive experience share effect that's going on. Yeah, we'll try Rockruff. I Haven't ever trained a Rockruff before, so we can give it a go. Tyrant, Ultra Ball. No? Don't want. Okay. If you don't want to, then fair enough, I guess. We shall just have to do something else. Hypnosis Tyrant. Now, Tyrant I'm quite fond of, because I once found just like full odds a shiny Tyrant in Pokemon Go. This was no community day bonus, none of that. I just happened to come across a Tyrant and it happened to be shiny. When I was just, I think I was out on a walk somewhere, just stretching my legs, playing some Pokemon Go, and I'm like, oh, a shiny! Then that was the little highlight of the day. So if a shiny Tyrant came to us, that would be my guy. That would be my buddy, my funny guy come to join us. But this is just a normal one. This is just a normal one, so no particular memories here. Throw an Ultra Ball? Come on. Why is this thing so hard to catch? I wonder. Maybe we could try one. I think we still have heavy balls left. Maybe we can try a heavy ball. Because this thing does look to me like it would be pretty heavy. So why don't you try that? Why don't you try going in that Pokeball instead? Maybe that will be more to one's liking. No? Come on, please. Ooh. Yeah, apparently fossil Pokemon have low catch rates. Who knew? Because I guess most of the time you can't catch them. They're like gift Pokemon, I guess, because they gift you the service of reviving it from the fossil or whatever. But apparently no, it just does not want to get in the Pokeball even when it's asleep, and I can't weaken it because it'll just die because it's too low level compared to us. Okay, I guess we'll try the Nest Ball instead. I have no idea. You know what? Screw it. Screw this thing. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna waste any more Pokeballs on that thing. Slugma. Slugma balls. As they say. If we find another Tyrant, I guess I can chuck a Quick Ball at it though. Like, look at that! That's what a low-level Pokemon capture should be like. You just chuck the ball and it works. But no. No, it didn't want to. Tandemaus, okay. The sprite for it does look pretty funny. Why are their their mouths wide open like ah? Okay, Pokeball. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. And well, we have a lot of money again too, so... Farfetch'd. Level 15 Dragon type chest. Yeah, there we go, we'll take this on. Archulodon, ooh. I'll just Dragon Claw and take it down. Slain. Ooh, it has Sturdy! That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, well then. Does Rockruff have... It does not have a priority. If it had a priority attack, then I would have found it really funny. I would have tried to take it down with that level 7 and just give up the experience to it. Oh well indeed. Dragon Pulse, Aubergine. Just kill that guy. Double team. Interesting. Level 9, level 10? Yeah, return my team. Okay, another Tyrant. Maybe this time you will go into the Quick Ball. There we go. So let's take a see. Let's see. No, you really do the 3 shakes and then break out? No, I don't. Screw it. No, I'm not taking that. I'm just. No, I'm not gonna try. Lansat Berry. Level 25 flying type. Level 45 normal type. Wismar. Level 15 fairy. Oregon 2. Level 49, maybe not quite what I want to go for just yet. Pokeball, come on. Come on, Wismar. Come on, you can. There we go, that's nice. We can just Uber that up. Give it a nickname, or don't give it a nickname. Just pop it in the ball. Stunky! Is Stunky a dark type yet, or is that only after it evolves? I don't quite remember. But it shouldn't be a problem to catch this guy, so... Let's see. Nope. Maybe it is a problem. At least it's just using a smoke screen. That's no big deal. Come on. Acid Spirit. Maybe we'll try a Great Ball instead. That might work out better for us. Okay, Great Ball. Yeah? 1 shake? 2 shake? No? Alright, well... I guess if it's gonna be like this, I will just use Hypnosis. And chuck another Great Ball at it. Now, come on. This has to do it. This has to work out better for us, right? Well, seems to have done the trick. Now let's check its summary. I want to say, yes, it is Dark type. Okay. It's the shop guy. Hello, shop guy. Hello, Arvio. Yeah, items like these, sure. You can buy more of items we've seen in chests. Such as gems, algae, items, all sorts of items. But none of which are the ones I actually want, because if he was selling the item I wanted, I would have already found it. I guess let's take a look at his totally legal MTs. Crunch, Trick, Liquidation? Giga Drain, no. Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Stealth Rock. If we could get a good stealth, if we have a Stealth Rock setter, that could do us really well. It could help us really well in the tough trainer fights, because they'll, especially if we combine that with sleep to try and force some switches from the AI, the trainer AI. Yes. Oh, we need fighting types as well. Let's grab Riola. You know, I've been thinking, wouldn't it be cool if they made like a special Pokeball where its effect was something like it has an increased catch rate if you're trying to catch a Pokemon that's at max HP? I think that would be interesting. You know, sort of like... Because you've got all these like weird conditions on some of them. Like, based on the weight of a Pokemon, or based on its speed stat, or, you know, the longer the battle, the higher the catch rate. So why not... Like, I guess it would maybe have too much overlap with a Quick Ball, but you could make it, like, less effective than a Quick Ball. Right? Like, if this hypothetical... you know, health ball, whatever you'd call it, this, like, strength ball, right? Maybe make it a little bit weaker than Quick Ball, but it works regardless of what turn it is, as long as Pokemon's at max HP. Ooh, Charcadet. That's pretty cool. I remember using one of these on my first playthrough of Relic that was off stream. I managed to catch one of these. I got the evolution item for one of these within the first 10 floors. So I was able to get like a massive instant stat boost that just let me sweep through the early game until I was able to catch and trade up some better Pokemon. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for Charcadet from that. And in fact, I'm pretty sure we have at least one of its armors. Okay, Pokeball. Let's see, okay. Okay, Pokeball Go, come on, we'll do another one, And... Because if it's got the branching evolutions, we maybe want to catch 2 of them just in case. Because no, we have, like, I think we have one of the armors, but not the other, so... Let's see, I know there's chests that I can do, but haven't just sort of skipped, but I want to try and find this Sunstone. Or failing that, so I'll check, like, a few more, I'll check for a little bit longer. But if that doesn't work, we'll go do a rank up. Let's see. Ace-type unknowns. Cricketot? Sure. Zangus, unknown Cricketot. Water-type chest. This is all well and good, but this is not what I'm looking for. Level 30 rock-type chest. Let's go. Let's go. Is this the one with the Sunstone? Please, please let this be the chest with the Sunstone, because I'm convinced that when we checked last stream, we were told level 30 rock in this region. So here's hoping. Please, Sunstone, please. 44, other Pokemon experience. Rock level up. Rock Throw. Yeah, you can get Rock Throw. You didn't miss much. I was just running around trying to catch more Pokemon. We got it! We got the Sunstone! Let's go! You came back just in time. Just in time to get the Sunstone. Okay, well, with the Sunstone power boost back, who am I gonna box? I'll put you in the box for now. Items. It was in this tab. Sunstone. Here we go. Finally, Spring Onion will achieve its final form. Unless, of course, we decide to do something different for Sunstone. Because, exactly, Spring Onion takes her rightful place back in the team. We have Lilligant. However, there is a certain trainer somewhere. Wait a minute. Okay, it becomes confused, but her ability prevents us from being confused, so we do get locked into the attack for several turns. I don't think a slight power boost is worth losing the option of picking a move every turn. Now let's see. Remember, what can we relearn? Petal Dance, Petal Blizzard, Quiver Dance, Teacher Dance. Since it's Sunny Day Entrainment, leaves terms. Quiver Dance. That's worth considering. Maybe maybe later. But I'm looking at that, and I look at that, and what I see is opportunity. What I see is Sleep Powder into Quiver Dance into a sweep, which will be much more effective. Yeah, well, the accent. So that's a dope feature about the remove remember on the spot. Yeah, not having to worry about paying a specific NPC, rare items, or money, or just in general being able to do it wherever you want. It's so convenient. And it means I don't have to worry too hard about, like, if I really want an attack or not. Because if I decide I want that attack later, I can just pick it up from the Pokemon's menu. I think it's something the main series started adding as well, so it was sort of a quality of life feature that they ported over from the main games. Now let's see. While we're here, Rockruff wants to learn Howl. No. Let's learn Bite. Sure, Bite's better than Tackle. Because... There we go. I should probably check how Rockruff evolves. Is it just level up? Is it just level 25? Okay. Okay, and with all our experience, it goes to level 42 for Rock Tomb. Yeah, slightly better than Rock Throw. Let's learn Roar. No. Let's learn Rock Slide. Yes, please. Yeah, I think this funny little dog will be very helpful. Against this flying type trainer, having proper access to just a fast Pokemon with powerful same type bonus rock type move. This has got to be it. And there we go, Lycanroc, okay. Looks pretty cool. Wants to learn Sucker Punch. I do like that. Priority, it's pretty decent, pretty strong move. Does it want to learn any other moves? Well, if we're going to be using Lycanroc on the team, we do need some sort of you know, nickname. We need what sort of food could be good for this guy's name? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Any ideas? Any suggestions for the nickname for Lycanroc? Because I'm not sure what kind of food or cooking like thing would work. Maybe it could be, I guess if it's a rock, it could be like coal, you know, like cooking something over coals. But it's not like fire type. That feels like more of a fire type name, especially considering there's a Pokemon that is literally based on coal. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that for now, but I'll keep an eye on chat if there's... Hot dog? Fine, we'll call it hot dog. I guess. Either a hot dog or some sort of nut. Yeah, let's see. Types of nut. Alright, well, I'll look it up. It could be... Well, I'm not going to call it rock candy. I'm not going to call it rock candy because that's just calling it rock. That's basically just calling it a rock. Which, I'd like to think some of these names are a bit more clever than that. We could call it chestnut. Chestnut is a cute name for him. We'll call him Chestnut. Okay, so I have a couple of ideas about what might be able to work in this battle. But what we need... So my plan is simple. Right? So they lead Gliscor. Gliscor's ability, Poison Heal. Heals him, has Poison Heal, has got the Toxic Orb. And the Toxic Orb only kicks in at the end of the first turn of battle. So, what I'm thinking, right? If we can hit the 60% on Hypnosis, it'll get put to sleep and won't get poisoned. So, yeah, basically what I'm suggesting is we switch in Poipole, is we try to go to sleep, try to put it to sleep, and if it works, we switch in Poipole and try to do the setup thing. Because it's trying to set up. Here we go. Now, admittedly, this would also be a pretty good place if we could switch in. Okay, I think we're just gonna Dragon Pulse here rather than try and set up a nasty plot because I just don't want to risk. I just don't want to risk this guy like waking up and hitting us with a super effective ground move. Because Aubergine is pretty frail. So we get our Beast Boost. A special attack. Togekiss! Interesting. Well, that's Fairy type, so we can Venoshock with our... and get a second boost. Yes! Yes, the sweep. The Poipole sweep is kicking in, and with Beast Boost we're getting stronger with every KO. Braviary, is this going to be normal or Hisuian? Normal. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, this feels really good. This feels like really good game size. Yanmega's finally coming in. Okay. Dragon Pulse. But we outspeed. This time and we KO! Alright. About to send in Talonflame? I reckon what happens here is we outspeed and KO. Yeah. Oh, Poipole. Poipole, you were amazing. Truly, I was right. I was right to keep you. I was right to keep you on principle. Now. We did it! And we defeated him. Getting a good bit of money for him. That was really interesting. Now I'm even more intrigued. The offer still stands. Think about it, you could get some exclusive info from us. See you soon, hopefully. I wonder if that'll open up as like a side quest. But for now, rank 11! Promotion is complete. Show up at Leader's office for further instructions. Okay, well. We're going to Leader's office. We're going to see what's happening. If we get assigned a proper mission out, I'm probably going to go do it as the finale to the stream. But if it's just hanging out. How are you holding up? Didn't do the sparkly head thing. Ah, my bad. Things have been tense lately, so I forgot. There he is, the sparkly head. There, all good now. The main point, a new fragment has been detected in the Ultra plant. You know the place, right? The world is plagued by intense electrical storms, making it extremely dangerous. The Ultra Recon Squad once tried to secure a power facility there, but the local species, Zircatry, are drawn to electricity. They were attracted to the facility and destroyed it completely, so be careful if you go get anywhere near the area. One more thing. Like we've discussed before, and I shouldn't need to remind you after the last mission, if you've seen the Necrozma, you run. We want our people alive above everything else. That's all. Good luck. Well, we have a mission. So I guess we should go and see if we even have the Ultra Plant unlocked. If we don't have it unlocked, then I'll spend the rest of the stream trying to find, I guess, unlock it. We need 2 more Dark-type Pokemon to unlock it. Okay, well that's not so bad. We might have Dark Pokemon in the PC that we can just, like Fillet Knife here, that we can just shove some experience candies down their throats and get them to evolve. Murkrow evolves with a stone. Actually, I might have the stone. I might have the stone for Murkrow. Pancham evolves by leveling up with a dark type in the party, so there we go. We can take these 2. That'll work. Exit from the box. Items. Experience Candy M. You, Pancham, level up. So learn low sweep. Yeah, sure, I guess. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the evolution. Huh? Why didn't it? Weird, that's really weird. Anyway, hi, I'd like to buy some items, please. I'll buy all the experience candy I can afford, and I'll buy more if I have to. 37. Yeah, don't bother learning any moves. I don't really. If I decide to use this thing, I can do them later. Okay. Let's see, I'm sure I have some sellables. Oh, maybe it's because I only had one. I mean, it just says the it just says level up with a dark type in the party. So there's no. It doesn't say like a minimum level. Maybe. Let me check Bulbapedia and see how it's done in the main game. Bulbapedia Pancham. Because maybe there is a minimum level and they just forgot to write it in the little bio here. Aha! Yeah, there is a floor. It says on Bulbapedia that in the official games it evolves starting from level 32. So it needs a few more levels from that point before it could actually do it. Now that makes some sense to me. Can't believe I'm selling all my items. Can't believe I'm doing all this, but that's fine. Yeah, don't bother learning moves. No, don't learn that. Level 32. There we go. There we go. There was just a minimum level requirement that the little bio forgot to mention. That's fine. So that's one extra dark type registered. So once we can get the Poniard to a Bishop. Let's learn Night Slash. Yeah, sure, why not? As a treat. As a treat, I can learn it. Oh, and that was exactly enough to go to level 52, which I think was the requirement, or was it higher? Either way, level 52. It's most of the way. It's at least most of the way there. So we have rare candies. Retaliate, no. There we go. Now, considering it's been a few. Last stream didn't have it, and the mission this stream didn't have the guy. I'm hoping that the character I really like will show up in our next mission. You know what? I'll put you in the box of potential party members as a treat. But we'll take back Spring Onion. No, we won't keep. We'll put Chestnut back because picking and Oreo are much too important. Well, Oreo's the important one, but picking's like, well, normal type's probably more useful than rock. Because I'm fairly certain that we can get rock coverage on Garchomp at some point. We just need to find like an item for it or something. We just need to. I think we just need to buy a TM, but Garchomp can learn like Rock Slide or something. Now, if I'm right, there we go. We've unlocked Ultra Planet. We also have Ultra Jungle. Nice. So the only one left to unlock is Ultra Ruin. Neat. Well, we're gonna go to. I think I'm probably gonna just go to the quest location on this one. I think we'll go to the quest location and we'll do our mission, and then after the mission we will call that end stream. You know, we'll just jump in the wormhole. Reach your destination. No buffs obtained. Yeah, teleport me closer to the mission location, please. So we've been going for quite a lengthy play session here. So we'll do this mission and call it for the day. There he is! It's him! It's him! I need to do the voice. Where's his... Wait a minute. Is this him? He doesn't have a mask. I mean, he's dressed the same, except for the mask. You are... It's you! Yay! You look weird without your mask, but... Why, if it isn't my dearest Miss Ultra Recon Squad! Long time no see! Actually, that's not entirely accurate. This is the first time I can see you clearly without my visor, isn't it? It's quite the lovely hair color you've got there. Thought I was getting bright green, just to match your skills at your job. Getting scared now? That's my bad. I lost my eyewear, so I must look rather unsightly. Even more than usual, I mean. Or could it be that you finally figured out who I am? It sure took you long enough. You attacked my mom. Did I? So sorry, my mind tends to get fuzzy when I lose the illusion of my human form. That's why I tried to keep myself in check by sustaining it. But it's all for the greater good. Sacrifices must be made for me to recover my full strength. And you, Ultra Recon Squad members, are in my way. If you're planning on running away, be my guest. You're no more important than the fragment I detected inside this facility. So turn tail and tell your big boss you fled in fear.
after seeing the ugly sight that is me.
It hurts my throat to do the voice, but it's so fun. You remember the words your companions have repeated over and over again. Necrozma's a monster, and you should run away the moment you see it. Bye-bye! Poipole seems to suggest you follow after him. There's a sadness in his eyes. Necrozma is suffering, and your mother gave her life trying to help him. Just what exactly should you be doing? Well, Poipole's gonna make me go in. Does a push from your Poipole really carry more weight than the leader's words, or your own common sense? Yeah. Should you really go inside and investigate Necrozma while he still has control over his sanity? Well, Poipole's gonna push me in, so maybe you can give it a try before your Poipole resorts to you using its fists. Okay, Poipole.
What do you think you're doing? Go away!
Poipole wanted me to follow you.
You can't be serious. I knew you were stupid to agree, but this... Listen, it's a miracle I can keep a hold of myself as I am now. Do you really think you could win if I attack you again?
You won't catch me with my guard down again.
Why, you... just do whatever you want. I can't be bothered to care about anyone again.
I wonder what the puzzles in here will be this time. Oh, okay. Simple maths to open the door.
Well done.
Okay.
I suppose there's no point in trying to chase you away. What do you want?
What happened to your visor?
I was attacked while trying to recover one of my fragments. I got careless and my visor shattered into pieces. Whatever happened after that, my mind went completely blank. I can't really say. One of those ultra beasts with explosive heads. Blacephalon, if I remember correctly.
Have one at home that helps with the cleaning.
I am fairly certain that keeping one of those as a pet is not a very good idea.
Alright, well let's see. I have to reach 17 with these numbers. Well, it's 9... 9 is 18 plus 3 minus 4. There we go.
That was easy.
Yeah, you can say it's easy when you were just standing there letting me do it. If it was really that easy, you could do the puzzle yourself. Oh, I love him so much, though.
My head hurts like hell. If this keeps dragging on for too long, it must be serious. You haven't laughed that much lately. That laugh is something I kind of forced myself to do, actually. Back then, people enjoyed the company of someone who seemed confident, and an unworried laugh helped with that. Eventually, it just came out naturally whenever I was around others. It was more like, I hope I can cheer you up when I'm by your side. Maybe I'm just losing faith in that now.
Alright, dude. Wow. Oh. Okay. Plus 9, plus 6, minus 4. There we go. Oh, okay. He's going through the door. Is that the final puzzle? Yeah, it was the final puzzle. So now, circuitry.
Looks like that circuitry over there has the fragment. Poor thing, it's such a small one. What a shame, but I'll be taking it by force.
So you transform, absorbing its power, and just beating the guy up. So is there a boss fight here, Necrozma himself?
Oh, my head.
What you gonna do with it?
Actually... Miss Ultra Recon Squad, you mentioned that I attacked you the other day, didn't I? I truly regret that, so why not take this fragment as an apology? Here, it's all yours. Accept it, right? What is it? I'm giving you a part of myself out of the goodness of my heart. Here, Come closer. If you were to accept this fragment, what do you think would happen? Prism would detect that it fell into your hands, and an ultra wormhole would open. A Solgaleo or Lunala would be sent to you, and then... Why think about it so much? You want to attract Solgaleo or Lunala, just like last time. So that's what you think. So you really aren't as dumb as I thought. Looks like I'll have to settle for the fragment on your phone then. This time, it's over for you, Miss Ultra Recon Squad. Oh, so we're fighting him. Okay. Oh. He is really cute in his human form. Necrozma itself as the Pokemon actually looks kind of cool. This is my first time properly seeing one. Let's just try Dragon Pulse and see where that takes us. Pretty heavy damage, but... Oh, a critical hit one-shots Poipole in return. Okay. You're gonna be... Alright, we're gonna be fine, though. But what type even is Necrozma? Is it... It looks like... It's okay, so it's neutral to dragon, so I know it's not steel. If it's like the consumer of light, maybe it's a dark type? Maybe it's a dark type. I'm gonna work under that assumption because I genuinely don't know what type this thing is. Let's try low sweep. Okay, it resists fighting. Interesting. Charge beam? Alright, well if we outspeed... Let's try acrobatics, let's see if that goes. Yes! Alright, alright. Alright, we did it. Picking took it down. As expected, Necrozma is far too strong. Can you even manage to escape from a situation like this on your own? But I won. I beat you. Why are you talking about him being too strong? Bye-bye! Oh! Oh, Poipole. Oh, turning on the generators to call the circuitry, because they'll be attracted to the electricity, yeah. The engine was turned on, and the circuitry that were resting calmly went on a rampage when they sensed the electricity. Here's your chance to run away amid all the chaos. As soon as you exit the facility, an ultra wormhole will open to your heart as quickly as possible. For security reasons, it won't stay open for long. Run as fast as you can. Oh, and Necrozma was running away. But we didn't get the fragment. We did not get the fragment though, I don't believe, so... Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's skedaddle! Let's run out of here. The wormhole! And in we go. Esther, are you alright? What's this? You were attacked by Necrozma again? How can you be so careless? You had all of us worried sick. So noisy. Esther needs to rest. If you don't quiet down, have all of you ultra fired. Ultra fired! Esther, the name of the blinding one. How do you always manage to get yourself into trouble? See you're in one piece, that's a relief. Prism sent an urgent report to the higher-ups requesting support, so we were preparing to head out for you ourselves. Right, and how did she know, as far as I'm aware? She isn't higher-up. She probably heard you yelling the moment you received the message. Everyone in the tower did, even from the ground floor. That's correct, sir. It's Branch Chief Scientist Fava! Well, things certainly got noisy all of a sudden. Get some rest for now, and then come to my office. There are things we need to discuss. Well... We're gonna heal our Pokemon. And then I guess we'll go to his office and discuss those things. I don't want to be ultra fired. Ultra fired. Oh, got a new message. Let's check it before... Do I look scary? People often avoid me when I walk through the corridors. You kinda look like you've been getting a gacha game for like 2 days straight with no sleep. Gacha games? I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with this term, but more importantly, is that this assessment based on personal experience? Absolutely not. I see, so you're capable of making such precise judgments without direct exposure. Impressive. Exactly. Still, I must happen again. Do I truly appear that exhausted? You don't look that scary. You look like you lost a few 50-50s back to back. I don't understand half of what you were saying, but I feel slightly concerned nonetheless. And again, is that from experience? Oh, I accidentally clipped out of it. Let's advance the chat. Back to where we were. Is that from experience? And then that's the end of the chat. Okay. You're here. Good. I have a few questions for you, purely to avoid any misunderstanding in the report. First of all, I've made this rule clear more than once. If a recruit encounters a threat they cannot handle on their own, they are to retreat immediately. And according to Prism's report, you willingly followed Necrozma into the facility. Is that correct, Edo? You're my mom. So you admit it. Took off his... like, mask thing? Listen up, kiddo, I'm usually fairly lenient with rules like these, but this is serious. Breaking a safety protocol like that should get you fired on the spot. It's no joke at all. The cross must seem reasonable. Sure, at times it might appear that way, but the moment it gets the chance, it will try to take your light for itself. You've been a clear witness of that twice now. There is no fixing the Krozma. Your mother believed she could help it, and you know how that ended. I will not let you follow in her footsteps and meet the same fate. The Krozma is a miserable creature. Pitiable, yes, but still a monster. Consider this your only warning. There will not be a second one. Did I make myself clear? Yes, sir. Then you're dismissed. Snitch. And we have enough points to go do the next rank up if we so desire. I will keep that in mind for next time. But for now, we are done here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the input today. Chat being a lot more lively has certainly been quite helpful. Quite fun. So, thank you. But that's it for now.